Hi, Derek, aka WOD Programmer, and I'm going to show you the press series real quick from both the front and the side angle. We'll just start with the bar here, and basically the standard for your strict press, or just sometimes referred to as press, or as a press, is basically the weight goes from your shoulders, without moving your legs, all the way over your head, and stable with the midline of your body. Kind of like that. And by the numbers, basically what you're going to do is you're going to do, like, move your head back out of the way, and then just press straight up, and then relax that head, and it'll kind of naturally come back to where it's underneath the bar, and you've reached full extension. Okay? Obviously, you got to move your head out of the way when the weight comes back down. Then the next part of the press series is what's called the push press. Don't want to knock out that light here. And basically, that's just a small dip, and then a drive. Kind of the exact same motion by the numbers here. So you're going to dip, start pushing up, move your head, and use that leg momentum, get the weight over your head, then bring it back down. And if you want to do them rapidly, you kind of want to let that momentum of the weight come back down work for you. Okay? And then the last one is the jerk. The jerk is a combination of a push press, and basically you've gotten it to a point where you're not quite strong enough, and you drop under it and catch it, okay? You can also drop into like an overhead squat. I don't teach that because I cannot do it very well. Okay, most of you guys who have some lower body flexibility issues, etc., you're going to do a lot more weight is if you split jerk as opposed to like I guess it'd be a squat jerk. Proper technique for doing the jerk. Biggest thing for a beginner to remember is you really don't need to squat that much to get the maximum amount of force into the weight you can. Okay, so maybe just a little bit of a dip with the knees. The more you start to dip, so that's about where you need to be, the more you start to dip, your torso is just invariably going to come forward. Okay? Then, once you drive back up, hit that top dead center point and get the weight moving, and driving up as hard as you possibly can. The way to actually make the lift, most people have a tendency to lose it to the front, like as in the weight goes that way. Whew. You want to split jerk, and this foot, this should basically be a right angle here between your knee and the ground, and then this one's going to actually be on your toe. When a lot of people jerk, they have a tendency to kind of make like a tripod. It's hard to see from that angle, but basically they go out. This is kind of balance compensating. You really want to go just straight back, have this knee at basically a right angle, and you want to basically put your head through the weight. So you have this super rigid structure underneath the weight when you catch it, as opposed to just trying to drop and leaving the weight out in front of you. That's usually what most people end up missing the weight. They just kind of, or beginners, it's out in front of them and then just whoop, falls right out of their hand. So at full speed, it'll kind of look like this. And do a slight dip, drive, and drop right underneath it by getting my head to the bar. Okay? And that completes the lift when your feet are back together and you're standing up top dead center. Okay? That's it.